your gate.
It wouldn't start. I do apologize. I couldn't.
Francis, tell him about the wine bar.
Oh, my God.
Francis did the blinds and canopies.
Yeah, £5,000 worth.
What happened? You listen to this.
You know, the chap opened a month before Christmas.
Peak time for a wine bar, right?
Oh, heavens, yeah. He did a bomb. Then come January the 6th, the bastard disappeared.
Can you believe that? Melanie, this is a bloody disgrace. What the hell's going on out there?
Don't start, Ken. Would you like to come through now?
Do you promise, trusting in God's grace, that by prayer and example you will teach Piers the faith of the gospel and bring him up in the worship and life of the church?
I do.
I do.
Piers Kenneth Roger Bannister, I baptize thee in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Amen.
Let us now sing hymn number 288, Saviour, now this infant bless.
Ken, let's get out of here.
It was a disgrace, Francis. A bloody disgrace. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it was really...
Elaine.
Why the hell did we go there?
Well, the others wanted you to go regularly.
Now, one of the churches are all bloody empty.
Photos, Ken?
Oh, you must be joking, Mother.
Excuse me, swimming pool? Excuse me,
one man out deep. That's the deep square leg to the left of the picture there. The arc of 4, all sailing the single. There's a confidence down.
You wanted to fly to Jersey this weekend? I said, no, you don't.
Francis!
Sorry, I got lost. Can you believe it? I got lost.
We've been waiting for you. Come on. Bit of us now, everybody. How much is it costing?
What's that, Dad? Jersey?
No, all this hot water.
Boy.
The swimming pool.
Now, a little bit of hush, everyone. Yeah. Just like to say, everyone, this has been one of the happiest days of my life. I mean, if ever there was such a thing as a miracle, this is it, eh? You know what I'm saying? The birth of a child. And Francis, I'd like you to know that I want my kids to grow up to be good, honest, decent citizens. And I'd just like everyone to know that, well, Francis, I think that you are just about the most decent bloke I know. And I am proud. Oh, no. Hey, I'm proud that you are Piers' godfather. He couldn't have better. So, here's to you, Francis. And Elaine, of course.
Francis and Elaine.
Francis and Elaine.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I mean, my God, no, I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm honoured. I'm so chuffed. I can't tell you. I mean, well, as it happens, he's a lucky kid already. I mean, he'll never want for anything, but there are some things that money can't buy, right? Well, I mean, he's got those as well, of course. He's got wonderful mum and dad, and now he's got me. Oh, dear.
So here's to Piers. Piers! He's got love. That's what he's got.
That's right.
And money can't buy love, can it? You can't remove bloody stretch marks either, can it?
Oh, no. I've got some patterns for you, by the way.
Oh, great.
Come on, Dad.
Come on, Francis. What you doing, love?
Doing me sums, love. Doing me sums.
When I went on my holidays, I packed a little suitcase, and in it I packed an apple, a basket, some currants, a diamond, and some eggs.
Eggs, good.
Dad, your turn.
I was it right? I packed a little suitcase, and in it I put an apple, some biscuits.
No.
Basket, a biscuit.
I'm sorry. Oh. So right, I went on. I packed a little suitcase. I put an apple, a basket, some currants, a diamond, some eggs. Right, and a Ferrari.
A Ferrari in a suitcase?
Once I've got the Ferrari, you can stuff the suitcase.
Language, please, language.
Francis?
Yeah?
I need a bit of advice.
Ah.
Maybe not just advice.
Oh, right. Won't be a minute, Jazz.
We got it.
The country club? Oh, that's great.
Come in, Francis. Look at all these lovely windows, Francis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, good to see someone with time on their hands.
I've been on this since I got this morning, I have to tell you.
So, What do you think, Mac?
Oh, it's great.
It will be. All right, Ken. Bloody wonderful.
All right, Gordon. 32.
Stage 2 includes the indoor tennis court with an all-year-round LTA-approved coaching program, the new squash courts, the marina, the Scandinavian chalets, each with its individual sauna, the barbecue facility, and of course the locals really want us. In fact, we had a letter only this morning. Kenneth, could you get that letter for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Everything okay? Yeah?
Hey, I thought you said he owned it.
He's a partner.
Oh, I see. I thought he was...
Yes, so did I, yeah, no. He was brought in at the last minute when somebody else dropped out or something.
Well done, Francis.
Oh, sorry?
We love your canopies.
Oh, good.
Who's that?
I don't know.
No more, Michael.
Have you seen the toilets?
No.
They're the best I've ever been on.
Sylv, take that in, will you?
He's doing the catering.
Who?
Him. Ken's dad. And he's going to be doing all the catering for the bar. What's his name?
It's called Jack. You are hopeless with names. It's nice food, Jack.
Oh, very nice, yeah.
See me after. You know, they won't eat all this.
All right.
All right?
Great,
Right.
lovely. King prawn sandwich.
Give that to Gregory, would you, love?
Oh, it's Ken.
Hello, Michael. How are you, eh? Hello, Miss Tara. Cherie's looking for you. She's in the pool.
Do you want to go and find her? Look, it's your swimming costume. There you are.
So, Elaine, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
I have to tell you, Francis, Gregory is very impressed with the work you've done.
Oh, good.
Careful. So, what do you think?
It's magnificent.
Is it? I think it's all right. I think so. Don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, bloody hell, yeah.
Melanie.
So, all I need, Mr. Prince, is a very short-term bridging loan. I mean, there's no problem with the work. In fact, there's no problem with anything at all, apart from this one supplier who's getting a bit stroppy. He won't let me have any more fabric until I pay him. And I can't afford to fall behind with my orders, not right now. What with the work I've done at the country club, which is all high-quality prestige stuff. I mean, the work's already coming in, so...
You haven't been paid for the country club job yet, is that right?
That's right.
That's 3 months ago.
That's right. And that'll be very good, because there's quite a lot of money. I haven't had any more news on the wine bar debt, but if we can track down that chap...
But, Mr. Meeks, it seems to me that you've always been seriously undercapitalised.
Well, no. Well, yes, but that's only in as much as nobody lent me the money. I mean, I know you lent me 8,000, but I did ask for 10. And now the business is really taking off.
You want us to lend you even more?
Well, just extend me overdraft, that's all. I mean, you got me house. You do have my house as security.
But your liabilities right now, you owe...
I'm owed. I'm owed a fortune.
Right. Well, until you start to get that money coming in, I'm afraid we're not in a position to lend you anything more. In fact, I would like you to reduce this overdraft by $500 a month. Okay?
Reduce it?
Most certainly.
Does it fit?
Yes, it's perfect.
Then I think you should have it.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mum.
She can have it.
Mine's horrible.
It's not.
Is it second hand? It's old.
That one's nearly new. Shireen's hardly worn it.
Well, then I think you should hang on to it, Melanie.
She can have it. Go on. Take no notice of her. Come on.
We'll be back in half an hour.
An hour. I told them they could have an hour.
Did you? Hold on, Tara. Don't let go of Tiger's reins.
What the hell are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here?
She's useless, Elaine. Couldn't hit a clay elephant.
You shut up.
Oh!
Come on, give it here. Here you are, Elaine. Oh,
Now, all you have to
she's
remember...
done the football. We'll come every week since the club opened. Hi, Mike.
Hello. Now, if you've got a good
she
eye...
knows, Ken. Pull.
I'm a killer at darts.
You'll be all right then.
Pull.
Hey!
Yes. Right.
Ah. Now, everybody down.
Pull.
Oh!
Oh, yes. See? See?
Excuse me, Mr. Bannister, can I have a word?
Inside, Gordon, inside.
Word of advice now, Francis. A wise old man told me this, and by God, he was right. If you're going to hire somebody for your company, make sure he's a sportsman. I've followed that advice, and all I can say is it's true. Sportsmen are honest somehow. I suppose it's that public school thing, you know? Play up, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hello, Pete. He's up there, bugger. Worst navigator in the world. Mistook Guernsey for Jersey last time we went. Time we got there, the bleeding airport was shut. You should come along sometime.
Oh, right, yeah, I'll bring me along. You go there a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I've got it, Francis. I've got a company there. Excuse me, fellas.
I thought that was Switzerland.
I've got one there, too. It's the only way, Francis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure. Incidentally, talking of money, sorry, love. Hey, hang on. Here, look. Look, this is great, this. Look. There. Manager of the city.
Who?
Manager. It's great, eh? Good for the kids.
For the kids?
Oh, you know, I wish you'd been there, love. It was wonderful. I had steak.
Oh, lucky you.
That was nothing special, really. It was just business, you know. I think I've done myself a lot of good, though. Blimey, I've made some people. So he paid for everything. The tickets were 75 quid each. It cost me a penny.
What about the suit?
Oh, yeah. Take it back in the morning.
So did you ask him?
What?
You know. Oh, you didn't ask him, did you?
Elaine, it wasn't the right time. It was inappropriate.
It was only business, you just said.
Not that sort of business. Love you.
If I love you, time and again I would try to say all I want you to know. If I love... Hello? Those garages down there.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Parallel streets.
A nice little detached, maybe.
Or 3 townhouses. I don't know how I missed those.
Hold on.
Cowley Street and Isis Road.
Is it?
Yep.
Very good.
Words wouldn't come in an easy way.
I think the supermarket idea is beautiful.
Yeah, if we get planning permission, but only if we get the planning permission.
Well, I'll do my best.
Oh, look, don't start getting cold feet now. I've just paid the farmer 30 bloody grand.
It's a new committee.
So, look, I have 1 year on Monday to hand over the balance. So either the supermarket deal goes through and we make ourselves £500,000, or you blow the whole thing and I get sued by the farmer for £100,000. I will not be very happy, Nicholas.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Look, they're your friends, Nicholas. Talk to the committee, right? Find out what turns them on. We'll bung in a youth club or something.
Morning. Right, are you okay?
Yes, fine.
Look, I think we'll have to find a new supplier. So don't take any more orders from that book for the time being, okay? Have you seen these, madam? There's some super new designs, and it's all very high quality fabric. Show the lady we adjust these. I just got to go upstairs in a couple of minutes. Oh, hiya. Is Ken around?
I'm sorry, Francis, no. Coffee?
No, thanks, no.
He was in earlier. Can I help?
There's no chance of getting that check at all today, is there?
I'm sorry, Francis. I did tell Ken you were desperate.
Well, I'm not desperate, you know, I'm not desperate, but, you know, the bank. I mean, half of it'll do.
I don't know what he's playing at, Francis.
When will he be back?
I couldn't tell you. He's not here much these days. If you want me to...
Oh, no, it's all right. No problem. Start again. It was Austrian. And this is Saunders. Right. Thanks. No, so we've got two top. basements.
Is there anything I can do?
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock.
Ah, sod this. I'm killing myself here. Why he chooses which of his swimming pools to play in.
Well, all you can do
I'm
is
going
try
out there. I know where he is. I can't have this. I mean, what happens at the end of the week when the fabric runs out and the supplies aren't paid?
Oh, you'll just have to
I'm
explain.
going to have to be very firm with him, you know. And we're not talking peanuts, are we? We're talking 20,000 bloody pounds. I'm going to have to be very firm with him indeed. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, love.
Have you got any information about part-time nursing?
Just there.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hello, Francis.
that's a nice surprise. Do you work here now, then?
I just go wherever Ken wants me, Francis. What can I do for you?
Is he around, Ken?
Well, he's got someone with him at the moment. Do you fancy a coffee?
Yeah, please.
Do you want to come and wait upstairs?
Yeah, great.
William Page for 100 weight of peas and the same as chips. Now, where are they? I tell you where they are. They're in your bloody head. They never existed, did they? You've been putting in false invoices. Now, hold on. Oh, yes, you bloody have. Yes, you have. That's stealing, Dad.
Yeah, wait a minute. You just put your bloody leg. God in heaven. Do you really begrudge your own father a few little perks after all I've done for you?
You've never done nothing for me.
Oh, right, that is it. I haven't, haven't I? That's all the sense I get. Did you hear that? My God, Kenneth. Well, you can stuff the job.
You can, Dad. You're fired.
I am ashamed of you. I am your father.
He's done it on me. I'm only a partner in the books and
You're
checks for
in
accounts.
town, my boy. Your own father. And you know he's on tablets.
That has shamed me.
Francis, hello. Nice to see you. How are you? All right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, I'm all right, yeah. I think. I suppose, yeah, well, no, I mean, well, I'm all right, you know. I'm all right, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm knackered, yeah, well, but, you know, I mean, yeah. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh, good, yeah. Yeah, I wish I was.
Oh, dear. Problems?
Well, did Sally mention anything? I told her. Did she mention my plight at all?
Oh, did she? Very likely. I'm up to hearing plights, I'm afraid, Francis.
Yeah, I know. The last thing I want to do is hassle you. But the bank, you know, I mean, it's just...
Don't, eh? I mean, did you hear all that up there? My own father ripping off his own son? And what gets me is he can't see it. He's genuinely upset. I mean, this is hundreds of pounds we're talking about, you know? Still, it's not your problem, is it, eh? Come on, let's go outside.
You see, the thing is, I've got work. Loads of work. But I can't process my orders because of the bank. The bloody bank, you know?
Oh, don't tell me, I know. I mean, the minute you start to get ahead in this bloody country, there's someone there waiting to knock you down. I know, eh? I mean, let me tell you something, Francis. I can talk to you, right? This is confidential now. I was approached to join an exclusive organisation, right? I mean, my name was put forward for membership of this elite, this very select... Well, I'll tell you who it was. It was the local Masonic lodge, in fact, right? I mean, I'm as good as in there when my trouser leg rolled up ready. Suddenly, it would appear, everything's off. And certain people that I know are avoiding me. Now, I don't give a toss about the Masons, but it hurts, you know, Francis. It bloody hurts, right? Because things are going by on the nod of the wink and there's bugger all you can do about it.
Yeah, that's right.
And it would have made a massive difference to this place. Puts a nasty taste in your mouth, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
So, if you think you've got problems, you should take a look at my books.
Really? You mean, really? Oh, dear. So it's difficult, yeah?
I don't know what to say to you, Francis. I mean, of all the people in the world that I owe money to right now, you are the one that I would really love to pay off. Well, you know that. I mean, there are others, like the bloody VAT man and my ex-wife, who's screwing me like she never did when we were married. God, I'd love to hear them scream. But you, it's not right. It's not right at all. I mean, I could spin you a line, make myself scarce, but I don't want to do that. I want to be straight with you. And the truth is, Francis, I don't have any money. Can you believe that? I do not have 1 penny. I mean, I have assets. Of course I do. I mean, that's why I got no money. Every penny I have is tied up right now. And, like yourself, I'm also owed a tidy sum. But I mean, that's no good to you, is it? You don't want to listen to my problems. So? Give us a couple of minutes, would you?
OK.
It's tricky, isn't it?
Well...
Do you know what you're going to have to do?
Well, what can I do?
You're going to have to sue me.
Hey?
You must. Forget about friendship. This is business. This is your livelihood. I want you to sue me, OK?
No.
Sue me. Please.
It's not enough. Shall I try it in another material?
No. Look, I'll tell you what we'll do.
I know what I'm going to do.
No, wait.
Is this 17A?
No, side door, my friend.
But there's nobody there today.
There won't be tomorrow, neither.
What's that, then?
A court order. They've gone bust. OK.
It can't be anything I did, can it?
Excuse me.
You haven't bloody done anything. Oh, God in heaven. Right. Right, well, that bloody does it. He told you to sue him. We'll be lucky if we get a penny, you stupid. I told you. He told you himself.
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? Bloody Ken! Bloody...
Elaine, if he's got big problems, you can't...
He hasn't got any bloody problems. He could sell one of his cars tomorrow, pay us off and not even notice. Right, well, I'll tell him.
Elaine! He told me to sue him, you know. I didn't. Oh dear. Bit of a blow, actually. He might as well go home, love.
It's all right.
No, it isn't. I can't even afford to pay
Maybe when the money comes in, you've got the orders.
Look, have a drink, eh?
Good morning. We're carrying out a survey on behalf of a housing association, and we're trying to find out if there's a shortage of cheap housing in the area. Do you know young couples perhaps who'd like to remain in the village, close to their families, but find that the house prices at their present level, they're forced to move away?
Do you think that they should be forced to move away? It seems very unfair to me in our organisation.
We're carrying out a survey on behalf of a housing association, and we're trying to find out whether there's a shortage of cheap housing in the area.
Who are you working for?
I'm sorry? We're carrying out a survey on behalf of a housing association.
What is the name of your employer?
A housing association.
Show me.
That's the address.
That's a box number.
No, you see, this firm of solicitors...
Oh, I'm sorry, we're sick of you lot. Now, sod off.
You're not a housing association, and you're not interested in cheap bloody housing either. All you're after is an excuse to get hold of land in this bloody village. Well, we won't bloody stand for it. We know your game, now clear off.
I think we're not the first.
Oh dear.
The good news is it is now gone bankrupt.
What good news?
Yeah.
The receiver reckons we'll get more than half of what we're owed.
That's good, isn't it? And I could be overwhelmed with orders. I don't like to brag, but people do seem to like my work. They keep coming back and recommending me to others. That seems to be the truth of it.
You haven't paid your rates. That seems to be the truth of it.
That's true.
Nor your VAT.
I can't.
No, but I'm working now. I've signed on with a nursing agency, and I've arranged to have my wages cheque paid straight into the bank.
So, if you'll be so good as to give us a loan...
You can set the whole charge against the house. I mean, we don't mind. And you can't lose, yes?
No. All I can do in the light of these appalling figures is to refer the application to regional headquarters.
And how long will that take?
How long's a piece of string? We process it in the normal way. We have hundreds of applications, Mrs. Meeks.
Elaine! Oh, hell.
You begged us! You begged us to take these loans every bloody week through the bloody post. Every bloody time we came near the bank! You scum!
Thank you.
Well, I don't know. I was just inquiring, really. Well, I just wanted you to tell me... Oh, no, I don't want anybody to come round.
I told you, Elaine. We're not taking any loans from the newspapers, right?
Is that her?
Yes, you can't do this, Elaine.
Mrs. Kumar. Hello.
I was going to ring you this afternoon.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Mrs.
Could you just give us 1 second, please? We've tried ringing your office.
I'm afraid you do have a problem.
Yes, well, we can't even open the shop now.
We were wondering, was there any more news from his receiver? If not, my wife is considering loan sharks, and I really don't want to do that if we can possibly avoid it. I've heard so many stories, and I mean, if we just knew there was a little bit of money coming, then...
What some people do, Mr. Meeks, when they want to raise money against their property.
Oh, right, good, yeah, far away.
No, not you. But what some people do is they get a friendly estate agent to give an inflated valuation of the property they're raising the money against.
Oh, we wouldn't want to do that. Would we?
No, you wouldn't. But this, according to the receiver, is what it appears your friend, Mr. Bannister, has done. Sorry.
Oh.
So, what at first glance appeared to be assets that fell not far short of his liabilities now appear hopelessly inadequate, grossly overvalued. I think you'll be lucky if you get anything at all.
Really?
Well, that's a bugger, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is.
We should have known. We should have... Isn't there anything we can do?
Well, my advice, for what it's worth,
Oh, please. Please tell us.
sign everything over to your wife and go bankrupt as soon as you jolly well can.
No.
And then you can continue trading just as before under a new name. Okay, now I must go.
But we were told to come here because you advise small businesses.
That's right. And I'm advising you that your best course is to go to the insolvency experts in Lutterworth.
Insolvency?
My guess is that their advice will be the same as ours.
Which is?
To go bankrupt as soon as you possibly can.
See?
You're amassing more debts by the day, you see. Rent, rates, interest charges. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, what do you want? It's in the fridge. Wait till I get home. No, just wait. Bye. Sorry.
Why does everybody want us to go bankrupt? I have work.
Why should we be the losers every time?
Because I couldn't do it, Elaine. How could I face the suppliers? I treat them as friends, you know. They're just ordinary working blokes like me and you. I mean, if I go bankrupt, they lose.
Look, the shop's closed. The bank have stopped you trading. How do you intend paying them anyway?
Yeah, I'll pay them.
Oh, I could murder that Ken.
You're not going horse riding.
Why not?
You're not going horse riding, and that is it.
I want to ring.
Get away from that phone.
All right, now, please, kids.
I hate
We've got a couple of things to sort out. Will you stop that bloody row? Get upstairs. He's not there.
Right.
No. Hold on.
Look, how many messages have you left?
I know, but think about it. You think we've got problems? Imagine the mess he's in.
Oh, Francis! I've been past their house. They've still got 3 cars in the drive. Nothing's changed there at all.
That's what you think.
I know.
You don't, Elaine. You don't at all.
Well, if you won't do it, I'm going on my own.
No. Please, calm down, eh? Let's not be reduced to their level. Let's be civilised about this.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not.
Well, why are you men so terrified of upsetting each other?
We're not. But getting all emotional, making it personal, going off and stealing back the canopies,
It isn't stealing.
This is a business matter, Elaine. And that is not how I do business. I will not sink to the level of...
You can't sink any lower. The business is in ruins. Next thing that'll happen is we'll lose the house. How much lower do you have to go? Well, I'm sorry, but I have to think about the children. They're not going to end up in the streets, even if you do.
Elaine!
Oh, hello, Elaine. How are you?
I want to see Ken now.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if
Just
he's
get him.
Fine.
So what's going on?
Pardon me?
I thought you were all bankrupt.
Well, I certainly hope not. No, not at all.
Really? Well, listen, bankrupt or not, I've come for the canopies and the blinds.
Which blinds are these?
The ones that are hanging all round this club. We've not been paid, and under the terms of our
Okay,
contract...
fine. Would you like to come upstairs?
Yes.
Ken?
Elaine, how nice.
Kenneth, would you speak to her, please? There seems to be some sort of misunderstanding over some blinds. Now, for my part, all I can say is that if anybody as much as touches any of the fixtures in this club, the police will be round here before you can say hot dinners.
Okay? Elaine, come with me. How's Francis? Have a seat, Elaine, huh? I was just going to phone Francis, actually. It is nice to see you. Do you like a drink? So, How's Tara?
The club is open?
Yeah, yeah,
I thought you were bankrupt.
yeah. Oh, I see, you thought... No, they can't touch any of this.
Nor your house, nor your cars.
No, that's right, actually. Thank goodness.
Well, we're having to close the shop. Francis has nearly killed himself building up that business.
Close the shop? Why?
Because crooks open wine bars, then bugger off without paying. Because people who you think are your friends won't pay their bills.
Elaine, please, believe me, don't include me in that. I intend to pay.
That's not what we heard. What about the receiver?
Forget about the receiver. You are my friends. All you need is a bridging loan.
All we need is the money owing to us now. And failing that, I'm going to take back all the canopies and all the blinds, and I don't care what your friend says. Let him call the bloody police.
Of course. Look, there is just a tiny problem in there because the blinds do now belong to the club.
Oh, no, they bloody don't. You take a look at the back of your invoice. You'll see there that it says the goods remain the property of the supplier until such time that they've been paid for. So, matey.
Well, that's just it, you see. They have been paid for.
Oh, come on.
The club subcontracted the work to my company. It is only my company that's failed. So, I'm afraid you have no claim against the club and no right to the blinds. I'm sorry. It's very embarrassing for me, all this. It's all my first wife's fault. She's conspired with the revenue to stitch me up. I'm sorry. I mean, when I told Francis to sue me, I never dreamed it. Look, there must be something we can do. Let's think.
You'd better.
Sorry?
Because I've had enough of all these games, and I'm telling you now, I'm not leaving here until I've got that money.
Dad!
What?
Going to Tom.
No, you're not.
What's for tea?
Oh, I don't know. Fish fingers?
I don't like fish fingers. Tom's, I always go.
Ah, not today.
Why not?
Because I want you here where I know where you are.
It's not fish fingers, is it? Shireen says they're common.
Oh, please, kids, please, just today.
I'm going.
You are not! Not for once in your bloody lives!
Oh, no, bloody swear.
Go, get out, go on, get out! All I'm doing is asking you for once in your bloody lives, in your selfish lives.
Nick, come over. Nice to see you. How are you? Remember Elaine from the christening?
Of course.
Now, you understand her problem, yeah?
I don't have a problem.
Sounds to me like she needs the remortgage.
Yeah, well, she's tried that already. They turned her down.
Of course they would. You're closing the shop.
We're being forced to.
They'll have no guaranteed source of income.
I work.
She does a bit of nursing. They don't seem to count that.
That's right, they wouldn't.
You know, we'd really like to help you, wouldn't we? And I think we can. I mean, Nick has contacts all over the country. It's his job, you see. I mean, whereas your building society managers let you down, I mean, maybe we can have a look. Look, here's the figures, Nick.
House value 85,000. Outstanding building society 38. Banks 10. Rates 1. Elaine, my darling, you are right. You don't have a problem. You have an ordinary mortgage, yes?
Yes.
That is for mugs. You pay all that interest and what you get at the end of it, bugger all. Now, with a nice little endowment mortgage, what we will fix you up with, you'll have paid off the house and you'll get a lump sum.
Well done.
I'm not suing him and I'm not going bankrupt.
Nobody's asking you to.
What do you mean you've sorted it out? Elaine! Well, your dinner's ruined. Elaine.
What?
Tell me.
I've remortgaged the house. And I've been on to bank headquarters. And it was as I thought. They have no trace of any loan application whatsoever. He had no intention of giving us a loan, your friendly bank manager. Are you still there?
In the heat of the day, the pride spreads itself out to sleep in the cool shade.
Bed at 9, kids.
Well, I've done my best with your dinner.
Oh, sorry, I've no time, sorry.
You what?
Well, I've got to be at work. That's your best jacket.
Yeah, I know. Thought about going out for some jobs earlier.
You are?
Well, I've got to do something.
You can open the shop again soon.
What have you been doing?
It'll stink of cooking.
What will?
Your jacket. Now take it off. Oh, look. Now, here's the application form. All you've got to do is sign it. It's for an endowment mortgage. Now, I've got to rush. Bye, kids.
You've seen Ken? It's not your place to. We have a mortgage, thank you very much.
Oh, well, we're going to have another. Better. Oh, Ken sends you his very best wishes, by the way. Oh, I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Look, make sure them kids are in bed by 9. Right, see you in the morning.
Sorry. You tried, that's the main thing.
How could he do it? You bastard. He promised me.
It's all right.
It's not all right. It's £10,000 less than we asked for. And the payments are twice what we pay now. You call that all right? Bloody endowment. What sort of endowment is that?
Look, don't work yourself up. You told me we could have nothing to do with it. It's all my fault. I should have gone with you.
We'd be paying it off for the rest of our bloody lives. I mean, what good's a lump sum when you're dead?
Shh, calm down. Let's go home, eh?
I really thought I'd sorted it out. I really...
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. I'll sort it out. Don't worry. We won't take it on. I'll see Ken. Leave it to me.
Where were you going?
The children still have to eat.
Not in here, love. We can't afford it.
It's the only place I can go.
But it's more dead.
Oh. What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Next time you jump in your swimming pool, just think. If you knew what your husband's doing to my family.
Wait a minute. Hold on. My husband. If you and everyone else had given him a bit more time. My God, don't you dare. Just you remember that Ken went out of his way to give Francis that work.
And what thanks does he get? The minute he has a spot of difficulty, everybody turns and stabs him in the back. Thank you. You make me sick.
I mean, it's all very well saying we're never going to speak to them again. But remember, I'm still godfather to their child.
Well, you can forget that.
So I said to her, are you listening? I said your bloody husband would be nowhere. My husband carries the lot of you. Let's be honest, Elaine, I said. He's always moaning about debts. He must just be a bloody bad businessman.
You said that?
So I told her. Without Ken, Francis would be nowhere.
Look, don't you ever... Hey, those people are our friends. He's... For God's sake, he's the godfather of our child. Don't you ever... Oh.
My brothers and sisters, to prepare ourselves to celebrate the sacred mysteries, let us call to mind our sins. Lord, we have sinned against you. Lord, have mercy. Lord, show us your mercy and love.
I'm fine in myself. If only I could sleep. I've not slept for weeks, not properly. I've been working extremely long hours, you see, and now suddenly I've got no work. Well, I have got work, but I'm unable to do it. It's so frustrating, I want to scream. I burst into tears today. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I can no longer be a father to my children. I can't provide for them, and we live simply, really. I've done everything you're supposed to. I've got off my arse, I've opened a shop, I've used my initiative, and the result is I can no longer feed and clothe my children. Everyone's messing us about, you see. If it wasn't for my wife, when you're up, you're up. But when you're down, my God, it's a steep bloody hill. Every day, there's more and more bills coming in. I know my wife isn't eating. And she's working, so she must eat. I don't have to eat. I'm just sitting around the bloody house all day. I know I should go out and get a job. But who's want to employ me, eh? This isn't me. You know me. Well, you don't, but... I'm not normally like this. You could just give me something, eh?
Well, I want to see your wife.
She doesn't know I'm here.
Then you must tell her. I'll help you. You obviously need help, but not without first talking to your wife.
What's that got to do with anything? I don't understand.
Come on, Dad!
This side, please. Stand here. Wait. Quickly now, quickly.
Would you... I suppose we couldn't be possible to...
What's the matter?
Well, if we could possibly go by the doctors and drop the kids at your mum's first.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Smiggs?
Yes. Thank you.
Where to now? The tip?
Cheer on. Come on. You'll be as right as rain when you've had these.
Now, if you'd taken a leaf out of his book and gone bankrupt...
Well, if only I could, but, you know, I'm not Ken.
Well, I've known him for a long time, and I'll tell you his secret. You probably think now that he's a con man.
No.
Well, he is. The only person he really cons is himself. He believes his own bullshit. He can sit in his bloody Rolls Royce and tell you, I've got no money. And he believes it. He actually believes it.
Mr. Sheridan?
Yes?
And he'd die rather than part with a penny. He'd go to jail, he would. He couldn't be straight with a taxman to save his life. He couldn't be straight with himself to save his life. He believes he'll pay us all.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah, he said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said to me, Gordon, of all the people in the world, you are the one I'd most want to pay off.
He said that to you?
He won't. There you are. I bet you none of us ever sees a penny.
Francis, I'd just like you to know that I want my kids to grow up to be good, honest, decent citizens. In fact, I want them to be just like Francis here.
Of course it will get planning permission. Sod the local authority. This has gone to London now. They'll approve anything. And what I'm saying is you'll get first bite of the cherry. All you got to do is give me $5 grand in hand right now, all right?
I looked at a council flat today. That is no life. You deserve better. I love you all too much. I walked into a trap. This is the only way out. I love you.
I mean, do you know Jeffrey, do you, the architect? He's a good egg, Jeff. These are his ideas, really. I mean, but I mean, have a look anyway, Al. Nice little townhouses, easy access, timber frames.
Since there has been no improvement in the situation, we are now forced to take steps to repossess the property.
What I do know, Al, is you are going to thank me for this. I mean, look at the number of builders that are going to the wall, eh? Scraping around for a bit of painting and decorating. Gold dust, this, mate. You're doing yourself a favour. So, all the best.
All the best, Francis.
Good luck with the business.
Good luck with the business. If you need anything, I'm only upstairs.
I packed a little suitcase and in it I put an apple, a basket. See, something can you see? Currants, some currants. Currants? Your turn. I packed a little suitcase and in it I packed an apple, a basket, some currants and a diamond.
When I went on my holidays,
Something in with these.
I packed a little suitcase.
Like a big suitcase.
Ferrari.
Ferrari?
In a suitcase?
Once you've got the Ferrari, you can stuff the suitcase.
Where the hell have you been? Francis! Francis!
I've done a very silly thing.
What have you done? Oh, Francis! Somebody help me, please!
It's no use complaining now,
Oh,
mate.
please.
Eh?
That is my husband.
Nurse.
I'm very sorry.
What? Is he dying? He's not.
Oh, no. I think he'll be fine. I'm just sorry. I didn't realize he was your husband. Is this the first time? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, love. Please, don't. Do you think I'm a... Forgive me. Oh, God, I'm so embarrassed. It was a mistake, you see. I can see now. You get into things and you can see no way out. I got caught up in something. I was trapped. How could I? I'm sorry, Elaine. I'll never, ever... I promise you, I promise you. You don't hate me, do you?
It's the worst experience of my life.
Say that again.
I won't do that again in a hurry.
No, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, every moment of my life from now, I'm take as a privilege, a bonus. I am. I know I should be depressed, but I'm not.
Where you going?
I'm out of here, mate.
Can't just go.
Watch me. All right, Oliver. Shut off. Hello?
Mr. Meat?
Yeah?
Right.
What you do? What the bloody hell's going on? Those are my whites.
Can you prove it?
Of course.
You got a receipt? Unless you got a receipt.
Are you all right?
No, I've just come out of hospital, actually.
Well, you've got 2 weeks.
Then if you don't pay, the van will be around and we'll clear you out.
But it's not even the race to this place, it's the race to the shop. Not in there! That's only the children's room, do you hear me?
Don't forget, 2 weeks, okay?
Daddy's home. Is your tummy better? What's the matter?
Come on, Michael, let's get our things off. It's only a telephone. People live without telephones.
I know. I could do without it. I'm glad we got to sell the house.
Don't be silly.
Look, don't worry about it, eh? Leave it to me. We'll find somewhere. I'm not manufacturing. I'm not working 100 hours a week either. Never again. I wanted to manufacture in the first place. Forced by the competition.
You weren't forced.
I was.
You wanted to be the biggest in town.
Did I? Why? Why? All I want to do now is pay everyone off and owe nothing.
Francis, I had a devil of a job getting your number. Where are you?
Well, we've just moved out today, Ken.
It's Peter's birthday.
Yeah?
You haven't forgotten?
No. How is he, all right?
Well, you're coming, aren't you?
Ken, no, not today, not really, no. Not a party. Look, I must rush now. That was... Hi, mate.
Hi.
Which one's our bin, do you know?
It's gonna be that one, actually.
You come in, Mike. So, what's the lot for kids around here, all right?
That's all right. Have you got a dog?
No.
You want to get yourself a bloody great dog, mate?
I'm going out.
Where you going?
See you later. Where's Mummy gone, Tara? Do you know?
No. We've had a letter.
Oh, a letter? A very first letter?
Who's it from?
The official receiver.
Rory.
Ree Kenneth Bannister, residing and carrying on business at Bellevue as a company director, lately property consultant. The debtor states that prior to 1978, he was variously employed as a commis chef, a salesman, a restaurant manager, and a security consultant. In 1980, without capital, he commenced business on his own account as a property agent from the matrimonial home. He provided a property broking service to both commercial and household acquaintances. Business thrived, and in 1981 he was appointed a director of KB Holdings, which he incorporated to take over his property agency business. In 1983, Kenban Holdings, of which he was also a director, took over KB Holdings, the position of which had deteriorated, aggravated by directors' remuneration, which was now in excess of £20,000 a year. The debtor at this time held directorships of a further 6 companies, most of which were registered abroad. In 1985, the main assets of Kenban Holdings were transferred to KBN Investments, a Liechtenstein-based company. The position of Kenban Holdings thereafter deteriorated, owing to a downturn in the property market. In an effort to resolve this worsening position, the company relied on bank borrowings. It was at this time that the furniture and effects of the matrimonial home Bellevue were sold to a Swiss-based company for £2,000. Subsequently, he sold Bellevue and a motorboat to a Jersey-based company for £100,000. He has thereafter continued to live at Bellevue rent-free. The scheduled unsecured creditors comprise, for non-preferential Schedule D tax, £70,000, for electrical installation, £15,000, for the installation of blinds, canopies and soft furnishings, £18,000, for subcontract catering services,
Yes, you are.
Are they ready now, George? Okay, mate, thank you. Excuse me, lady. Elaine.
Elaine, the baby, for God's sake. Ken!
Now, please. What do you want? That gun's very dangerous. Now, please.
Don't move!
Okay. Now, what do you want?
Switzerland? Jersey? What sort of mugs do you take us for?
You're my friends. I just spoke to Francis. I mean, only the second. Now, Elaine, friends.
Don't talk to me! Where's our money?
Money? Money? Look, you want money? Is that all? I mean, for God's sake, Elaine, don't let's fall out over money. About how much? I mean, a cheque, cash? Of course, you just moved today, right? I mean, it's an expensive time, right?
Shut up!
Look. Take all of it, huh?
Shut up, you bastard, you scum!
No, please.
Shut up! Think nobody can touch you, don't you? Think you can't lose anything, anyone. You can buy it. Well, what's he worth, Ken? Life for a life, eye for an eye. What's he worth?
Take anything. Listen.